What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Maxed Ultimate Ironman series, where I attempt to fill as many spots in the collection log as possible. I'm going to be starting this one out on 921. If you guys remember from the last video, I did a total of 1,100 medium clues, which put my total up to 1,634, and I managed to get up to 2 items away from green logging mediums. I do still need 2 separate elegant pieces to get that. I also opened, I believe it was 21 total masters, and I got another unique from here with the Boots of Darkness. So the next thing up on my list, I'm going to go ahead and click on this master clue. You'll see that I need the staff, so it is going to be the next thing I'm gearing myself up for. I also have 2 masters here, and they both have the same steps, so I'm going to have to juggle both of these while I'm trying to get the stash filled. When it comes to where I'm going to be killing these, I went back and forth. Originally, I was going to go into the wilderness, but I decided to go into this area here. You'll see how you access it. You just go to the center of the catacombs, and then you climb the vines up here, and it puts you into what is called the Giant's Den. And if you go a little bit south here, you'll see there are spawns of moss giants. I'm going to be showing you guys a bunch of drop rates and stuff on the screen as I kill these and go over it. This works out perfectly for me as well, because I've been wanting to try to find a place to use my cannonballs. I've had them on me for a while now. I have 25,000 of them to use here. Okay, so first things first, the drop rate on a Mossy Key here is a 1 in 150. If I were to kill these in the wilderness, it would be a 1 in 60. So the drop rate is a lot better doing it that way. However, what I did find out last minute that made me decide to do this instead is you can actually still get totem pieces here, since it's considered an extension of the catacombs. I'll show on the screen the drop rates of the totem pieces here. It's a 1 in 440 chance to get each piece. So technically, if you're talking about how many kills it's going to take to get a full totem, it's going to be 1,320 total kills. In the time it takes me to do 1,320 kills as well, I'd end up getting 9 Mossy Keys here. In order to make the staff, I have to get the essence drop from the boss, and that is a 1 in 118. It's 1 key per kill, so total if I go drop rate for this, I need 118 keys, which would mean that I'd get a total of 13 totems killing them here. A lot better in my opinion overall than just killing them in the wilderness and not getting those totems. Also, the keys do stack, so I don't have to just go and kill the boss as soon as I get a key. I can just sit here and stack them up as much as I want. When it comes to how many I'm doing at a time, I don't want to go ahead and just stack like 100 and then get the drop on like 2 KC. So I'm probably just going to do like 20 at a time, I think will be a good number. Also, if you guys are new here and you do end up enjoying the video, I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a subscription on the channel. Another update here, that is an hour total done. I got 453 kills that hour. As you guys know now, the keys are a 1 in 150, meaning I'll get on average about 3 keys per hour, which would be like 40 hours or something of doing this if I was on rate for the essence drop. It seems like a long time, but I'm essentially doing like 3 things at once here. I'll also be getting 1 totem piece per hour, and on top of that, you guys will see over here I have 9 beginner clues. These actually drop beginner clues at a rate of 1 in 45. So I'll be getting 10 beginner clues an hour on top of everything as well. You also get 1 guaranteed beginner clue per boss kill. I'll be having to take a break every few hours to do those as well. Up to 6 total Mossy Keys now, and I have 28 beginner clues on the floor. I'm going to take a break to do these. I don't want to leave 60 here. It's going to be a pain resetting those. So I think every 30 is probably a good place to take a break to get them done. Got myself the 28 beginner caskets. This is what the log is looking like. I need the bare feet and the Zamorak Runescape ornament kit. Currently at 421. It seems a lot of people tend to finish the log at about 600. I'm not going to be keeping these in my inventory and stacking like 500 of them. I'm just going to be opening them in little batches as I get them. Well, there's all of them opened and no unique. Back to Moss Giants. And once again, it's time to do some more beginner clues. 32 more. Also up to 15 keys and almost 2 total totems. Originally, I was going to stack 20 keys, but I decided to just go for it with 15. I also got all 32 of the beginner clues done. When it comes to this boss, there's 7 total combat achievements. 2 of them, it's best to get on a free-to-play world, so that's where I'm going to be getting my first kill. I just brought a rune sword. It should be easy enough for the boss. I'm also just now realizing that potatoes with cheese are a members item, so I came in here with 0 food. I just got a lot of tasks done, though. From that, 1, 2, 3, 4, I just got 5 of them done on the first kill. Also, it is a guaranteed beginner clue every single kill you get here, so I can stack these outside. The final 2 combat achievements here are to kill it 5 times, which I'll get naturally, and the other one is to kill it with either poison or venom being the final source of damage. I don't think I'm going to do that one right now. That'll be a lot easier later on. I think I might just bring out my blowpipe and my serpalm for that. And it's going to be the 5 kill combat achievement. I just have the poison one left to go now. Oh, that's pretty cool. I just got a Mossy Key from the boss itself. I don't actually know what the drop rate on that is. It's a 1 in 16 chance to get that, so that's nice knowing that I can even get more of these just from doing the boss. There's the end of the Mossy Keys, 17 total kills. I ended up getting another Mossy Key from the boss as well, so I got 2 free out of that. I'm gonna finish this beginner clue, and then I'll have 49 to open. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I get a unique. And the final beginner clue, sadly, nothing. Almost at 500 now, though, 498. I did get some frog slippers and some mole slippers, which are the boots that I don't need. I need the bare feet. Maybe on the next opening. 49 more casket stacked and 11 more keys. I'm going to go ahead and use these up now. Oh, there it is. A lot sooner than I was expecting. 20 KC. I was low-key kind of hoping it would take a little bit longer so I could do some more beginner clues, but quick grind out of the way. Took about a day and a half, I want to say. Another green log on the boss list, though. So now I need to make the staff, and in order to do that, I need to buy a battle staff, and then I believe all I have to do is use the essence on it. And there is the staff. It's also crazy. This thing is worth a lot. I don't know if it's actually tradable. 12.3 mil. So I still need to get a nature talisman in order to make the full stash. Before that, though, I need to go in death pile and take the blowpipe and serpelm out of my looting bag so I can get the last combat achievement here. Okay, this is the setup. Should be more than enough. Brought some potatoes just in case. Let's go ahead and do this one. So the final one here is to kill the boss, with the final hit being either poison or venom. Okay, got the boss to 6 HP, so the next venom hit should kill it. Oh wow, it actually kills it while the minions are still alive as well. That's kind of funny. It's just like a little way to get around it, but that's all the Bryo combat tasks done. To pick up the last beginner clue, I'm not going to do these last 7. I don't think there's really a point. It'll get me 7 beginner clues, but the beginners are easy enough to get to begin with, so I'm just going to drop those. 53 total beginner clues. Before I go for these, I wanted to show you guys the amount of moss giants I killed. 4,274. I did also manage to get 2 full totems from this, which will give me 2 kills at Skatizo. I'll be doing that next. First, I'm going to open all of these, though, and see if I can get at least one of the last 2 remaining uniques I need. Another Rune Simi ornament kit. That is the wrong one, though. Yes, there we go. Some bare feet. Only 1 more unique left to go now from beginners. Final 2 here, and I didn't get it, but I mean, I'll take the 1 unique for sure. Up to 551 total now. Okay, with that done, I am going to get myself geared for Skatizo. There is 1 more combat achievement there that I need to do. This is going to be my setup. I got my full crystal, a switch to make sure that I hit my freeze on the minions, Emberlight to 1-hit the pillars, and some stamina so I can continuously run around. This is an elite task, and it's to kill Skatizo without taking any damage whatsoever. The method I'm going to be using for this, I'll be keeping my distance and praying protect from magic the whole fight. To start it off, I'm going to get its HP a little bit over 300. The reason I'm doing this is because once it hits under 300 HP, it can spawn minions, and that's going to make it a lot more annoying. Once I have it close to 300 HP, I'm just going to start running around the room for a total of 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, it stops respawning the pillars, so once the 3 minutes is done, I can head around the room with my Ember Light and get all of the pillars down. From that point, I'm going to go and kill the Dark Anku, and waiting the 3 minutes makes it so this actually can't respawn again, so it makes it so there's 1 less NPC to worry about. Then from this point, I'm just going to be barraging the minions to keep them in place, and then ranging Skatizo from a distance until the kill's done. Hey, and there it is, the final Skatizo task done. Let's see what I get as a drop here. Hard clue scroll, and 20 runite bars. Decent alks, I guess. Well, here's the final totem. This is going to be KC number 10 as well, for another hard clue, of course. 450 soul runes, so sadly no pet still. Got the 2 clues done from Skatizo. Let's open these 2 up. Ceridom and Crozier, and a master clue. I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping I wouldn't get that because I just went and bagged everything. Another random unique there, though. I really hope this master doesn't take me into the wilderness. Oh, there is a wilderness step on this. Unlucky. Annoying clue is a 8-stepper, but I did get the casket. Let me drop some stuff here. Okay, another master casket. Bunch of teleports. Pretty sure these Narda teleports are worth like a ton of money. If 37k each, that's ridiculous. It's crazy how much these teleports are worth. Now that I got the staff, as mentioned, I need to go and get myself a nature talisman to make the nature tiara. Before that, though, I'm pretty sure there is another easy combat task, I think it is, to kill a moss giant, a hill giant, and a fire giant all in the lair here, so I'm going to kill these and see if I get it. Yep, there we go. Into the den of giants, which is another easy combat task. I'm getting pretty close now to being done with the easy and mediums. I don't really have too many on here, but onto the nature talisman. There's a few ways I could go about getting this. The one I'm going to opt for is killing the abyssal leeches in the fairy ring area. They have a 1 in 128 drop rate on these, and you can kill them really, really quickly. You can spawn camp the one over in this corner here. The other way is to do Guardians of the Rift and use pearls. I don't have any pearls left there, so this is definitely going to be faster to do. Finally, there it is. Took me like half an hour, I think. I went 3 times over the drop rate for it. I need to go get myself a tiara. There is the tiara, and finally use it on the nature altar, and there is the nature tiara. Now I can go and make the stash. This is a really random spot for the stash to be. It's over here north of Prif. Honestly, I didn't even realize this part of the map was even here, but this is the stash unit. And with that built, I am now up to 19 out of 23, so only 4 more stashes for masters to build until I'm completely done with them. When it comes to the 2 master clues, I don't want to do them just yet. There's one more thing I want to do first. I've been holding on to this dragon boot ornament kit for a while. I just want to go and get this over with. With this ornament kit, once I get these dragon boots, I can store them in my house. It's a 1 in 128 drop rate from the Zami mages here. Didn't take too long. They're the dragon boots. See over here, 80 total KC, a little bit under the drop rate. Now I'll go ahead and use my ornament kit on them to trim them. Then I can head back into my house over here into the hard tier. And as you see right here, I can store them in my house. Like I said before, there is a method to storing the prims and swapping these out with them. Whenever I end up having to do that in the future, I will be sure to show it to you guys. But for now, I'm gonna finally start working towards getting these 2 masters done that I've been juggling for the last like 3 days. Well, that's always fun. There's an armadillo helmet step, the only fallow step I can't do, so that is this one dropped. Well, at least I was able to complete one of them, so here is another master casket. That is 83 total now. I decided the next thing I'm going to do is go and kill hill giants. There's a few reasons why. Number one is I want to go and finish the Obor combat achievements. Since I got the drop on 1 KC, I still have to get up to 5 KC for all the combat achievements, and I still have leftover cannonballs to use anyway. Also, I still need the giant champion scroll, which is a 1 in 5,000 drop rate. I did get it before, but it was really early on in my account. And at that point, I didn't think about going and using the scroll to actually kill the champion. So even though it's on my collection log, I still need to get it again and then go and kill the champion so I can eventually get the champion's cape. Also, this is going to be a lot more kills per hour than Moss Giants. These do drop beginner clues as well, so I'll be getting a ton of beginner clues per hour. Yes, I got it. The giant champion scroll, a 1 in 5,000 drop rate. I also have the 4 keys that I need already, and I also have 16 more beginners. I was going to sit here and just continually do these, even after getting the keys, just so I could try to green log beginners, but since I got the giant champion scroll, there's really no point in killing these now. I'm going to go get myself set up to do the combat achievements for Obor. I'm actually going to do the champion kill first. I needed to come to the Champions Guild to get a rune sword anyway. Of course, these are super easy kills as well. There's the giant champion completed. That is 3 of them done now. The reason for the rune sword is because I had to go and get a kill on a free-to-play world, and I can head over to members for the other 3. The next 2 here I'll be able to do in the same kill. One is for killing Obor while he is immobilized, and the other is for killing him without taking any damage off prayer. I'm just going to be using Ice Barrage here. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, there it is. Both of those done. The only one I have left now is the 5KC one. There is Obor completed, and also heading into the combat tasks now. I'm really close to having all of the easy and all of the medium ones done. Of course, I'll get to that eventually. I'm not going to be going for it right now. As it stands, I need to go and get all of these beginners done, though. All right, 21 more beginner clues. Go ahead and spam through these. Of course, the first one, another rune semi-ornament kit. It's 5 and 3 now. Oh my gosh, I just skipped past it. I got it. There it is. Beginner's green logged. Oh my gosh, I actually just got it. I was planning to go to Hobgoblins as well. There it is. 567 for the green log, and I still have 12,000 cannonballs left to use. It does feel nice to never have to do a single beginner clue again, because I'm not gonna lie, they are extremely annoying. I still want to get rid of all of these cannonballs. I have 12,000 left. I was thinking of what I wanted to do. I'm gonna go for the gold champion scroll. There's a few champion scrolls that aren't worth specifically going for, because you can get them from like other bosses. For instance, the goblin champion scroll I'll more than likely just get from doing bandos. But when it comes to the ghoul champion scroll, the only place to get it is just from normal ghouls. Set up the canyon here though in the Salve graveyard. All of the champion scrolls are 1 in 5,000. They all have the same drop rate. This will probably be faster with the blowpipe, but I honestly can't be asked wasting amethyst darts. So I'm just going to be using my Void Waker again. Done an hour of this so far, and I used almost exactly 2,000 cannonballs, so I have enough left to do 5 more hours here. Also 745 kills, so about 750 kills per hour here, which means I have enough cannonballs to get pretty close to the drop rate on the scroll. Oh, there is the end of all of my cannonballs. 4,681 total kills, so I'm really close to being on the drop right now, and I don't have the scroll. I might just stay here even without the cannon just to hit 5,000. It's only 300 more kills, and at this point I've put so much time into it, I might as well. Well, there is 5,000 total kills done. I am not going to be going any further here. I'm just going to wait and do it in the future when I have better gear or more cannonballs. I was only getting like 450 kills an hour doing it without a cannon. Could be a little bit better with a blowpipe, but it's too big of a difference that it's just not worth doing without a cannon. It's finally time for me to stop procrastinating bandos and get to the boss. First thing I need to do is fish some minnows here. I need to get some more sharks again. I think I'm going to probably use sharks to start off with when I'm learning how to do it. And I might try Cerebrus in the future once I get the hang of it. But for now, I'm going to get myself probably around 500 sharks to start off with. 20,000 minnows. Let's go ahead and trade these in for the sharks that I need. And with that, I can go get myself geared. General idea of how I want to go about this, but the amount of stuff I want to take in my inventory I'm still not entirely sure on. Also, I want to mention, I don't want to just randomly get rid of this and not say anything to you guys. I've been holding on to this Ring of Endurance because I wanted to use it at bandos, but I don't really think I'm going to need it. It seems like with the method I'm going to be using that I don't actually use too much stamina. I'm going to bring in 1 potion with me to begin with, but from there I should be fine without this. It's definitely going to be better bringing the Ring of Suffering for all the defensive bonuses, so I'm just going to go ahead and drop this off my account. Okay, I went and got myself set up to the best of my ability. This is everything I'm going to be going with. You guys will have to wait, sadly, until the next video to see that. I did want to let you guys know, though, to look forward to bandos. I want to get the BCP and Tastus, that's the main goal, but I might stay there, depending how fast this is, to go for the God Sword as well, so I can fill another Master Stash. The setup should go pretty well, though. Ending this video on 926 total collections logged. Per usual, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys again next Sunday with another one.